Welcome back to another Madden video, in which today we'll be having the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Las Vegas Raiders in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada at Allegiant Stadium, and we'll see how both of these teams will fare as Jimmy G, Davante Adams, and McDaniels take on Kenny Pickett and Mike Tomlin. Should be a fun AFC matchup to watch with historic rivalries in question. Who do you guys think will win? Let me know in the comments below. Should be a fun one to watch. Let's get it. And the Raiders offense will get the ball to start off the game. Let's see how Jimmy G and company will fare to do. And last year he had 207 out of 308 attempts, 2,437 yards, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. How do you guys think Jimmy G will do in the silver and black? And on 2nd and 9, right around midfield, Jimmy G is out in the pocket and finds Davante Adams right in the middle. My mistake, not Davante Adams, but number 16, Jacoby Myers, for a nice gain to the Pittsburgh Steelers' 34-yard line. I saw the hit that happened on Jacoby Myers in week 1, so hopefully he recovers as quickly as possible, and we don't like to see any injuries, especially the ones to the head. And on 1st and 10, we have Jimmy G sitting back in the pocket, has a nice pocket, and Davante Adams makes a man miss a tackle, and with that he takes it up to the 3-yard line, making it 1st and goal for the Las Vegas Raiders. What a great job by Davante Adams to create space there. And on 3rd and goal, Jimmy G forces his way with a quarterback sneak to get into the end zone. And with that, the Raiders take a 7-0 lead and capitalize on their first drive. Let's see how the Pittsburgh Steelers will respond, but first let's take a look at the replay of him getting into the end zone. And now we got Kenny Pickett ready to take the Steelers on for their first drive of the game. And let's take a look at his stats from last year, where he had 245 out of 389 completions, 2,404 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. And a lot of people are looking for him to make a big jump in year 2. And on 2nd and 6, Kenny Pickett is out in the pocket, has time in the pocket, but rolls to his right to the defender, Max Crosby. And with that, he gets the first sack of this game. The Steelers get stopped on their first offensive drive of the game, and Jimmy G and the offense are quickly making their way towards the end zone, and Hunter Renfrow looks to catch the ball for the Raiders to go up by another 7 points, making the lead go to 14-0. And is that a catch? Looks like it is. Great job by Hunter Renfrow, and a great throw by Jimmy Garoppolo there. Kenny Pickett and company are making their way towards the red zone, as they are now 2nd and 10 on the 19, but he gets sacked by number 55, Chandler Jones, making it a 3rd and 21 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers can't convert on 3rd down and are forced to settle for a field goal at the 30-yard line, and with that, they get on the board, making it 14-3 with a couple seconds remaining in the second quarter. And on 1st and 10 for Jimmy G, he gets picked off, tries to force the issue, tries to get aggressive, and that gives the Pittsburgh Steelers really good starting field position at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Let's take a look at Damontae Casey's interception right here, and he just undercuts the receiver, and Josh Jacobs wasn't really even looking, and the ball went straight to Casey's hand. What a great opportunity for the Steelers to capitalize. Because of that costly turnover by the Raiders, it cost them 3 points, and it is now a 1-possession game going into the half, as the Raiders lead 14-6. Kenny Pickett and company get the ball to start off the second half, and Pickett has time in the pocket, but just throws it to the defender, and is interception by number 1, Epps. And that is a throw that Kenny Pickett would like to have back, as he got too aggressive and ended up giving the ball to the other team. Let's take a look at this replay real quick. Had time in the pocket, probably had better options, but decided to go for the long ball and absolutely pays for it with that turnover. And on 1st and 10, Jimmy Garoppolo has time in the pocket, but Watt makes his way through as the defense covered the receivers very well, forcing the Raiders to have a 2nd and 19. And on 3rd and 19, the Raiders have a long way to go, and Garoppolo throws it into double coverage and gets intercepted by number 39, Minkah Fitzpatrick. That was not a good decision by Jimmy Garoppolo there, and gives the Steelers great field possession as Minkah Fitzpatrick gained a lot of yardage after the interception. And the Steelers offense will now start at the Raiders' 28-yard line. So let's see what Kenny Pickett and company can do. The Steelers are now within the 5-yard line, and on 3rd and 4, he gets it off to number 18 and gets it to the 1-yard line, making it a 4th and inch situation with 2:04 remaining in the third. But it looks like the Raiders defense has done enough, and the Steelers will settle for a field goal attempt. And with that, Boswell kicks it in to make it 9-14 in favor of the Raiders, cutting the lead down to 5. The Raiders offense gets stopped, and Kenny Pickett and company are driving down the field and score the touchdown. And with that, they take the lead, and Najee Harris looked to juke out the defender before the end zone and gets in relatively unscathed. Great run by Najee Harris and a great drive by the Steelers offense. And they will be going for 2. It looks like to try and go up by 3 points against the Raiders. Now let's see what Pickett and company does as he has a man in motion going to the left. And with that, Kenny Pickett throws it to his receiver, and it looks like they got just enough to convert on the 2-point conversion to go up 3 against the Raiders. The Raiders are facing a 4th and 10 situation in which they have to convert, and Jimmy Garoppolo throws it to nobody in the middle of the field. And with that, the Steelers take over on downs, and they start at the Raiders' 40-yard line, and with 1 first down, they can run out the clock. And on 3rd and 3, if the Steelers convert here, in which Najee Harris finds the open lane on the outside on the left-hand side, they get the first down, and with that can run off the remainder of the game and settle in on the victory formation. And although the Steelers can't run out the clock, it looks like they're going to push their lead further up, making it 20-14 as the end result, as the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Las Vegas Raiders at home and win the game. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. Appreciate all the support, and we'll be covering Madden and the NFL season for the remainder of the season. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.